Barrass SOAR didn't have much of an impact. Started well enough, but the backman collected just 8 disposals and didn't provide his usual intercept work. Tom Cole 6 was given one of the hardest tasks in football, manning Jordan De Goey. Cole did well, keeping the Pies star quiet, after it looked a vulnerable matchup in the second quarter when Cole conceded a panic free kick for holding De Goey in a marking contest. Also spent time on Jaidyn Stephenson. Eagles soar into prelim full match coverage and stats. Jamie Cripps 5 booted a great goal when Collingwood had the momentum, snapping it through in the second term, from almost 50 meters out. An over-the-shoulder handball in the last quarter to Luke Shuey was excellent as well. Jack Darling 7 didn't do much in the first 3 quarters. However, Darling stood up in the final term. He put his side in front with a snap late, then an outstanding mark with Jack Crisp hot on his heels, and Tyson Goldsack coming across saw him slot the Eagles' penultimate goal. Jack Darling puts the Eagles in front. Not his finest match, and a rushed kick in the fourth quarter was disappointing, because he had more time. Had a shocking kick out on the full 8 in the contest. Shannon Hearn 5. It's been a tremendous year for the West Coast captain, and while he didn't hit that level against Collingwood, he was reasonable. Hearn helped keep Stephenson quiet, although a fluffed kick under no pressure coming out of defense in the second term was uncharacteristic. Mark Hutchings 5 sent to Steele side bottom for the second half and helped quieten him down a touch. Conceded a free kick against Josh Thomas late in the third term for tunneling, and that could have proved a very costly moment. Showed his bravery with a mark in defense earlier in the match. Lewis Jetta 7 had the moment of the match when he intercepted a Collingwood handball late and snapped the goal through to put his side up by 4 points and used the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration. That made up for not putting his head over the football in the third term. Lewis Jetta or Ronaldo? A snap goal late in the third, and then a terrific mark and goal early in the fourth was critical. Finished with 2.4, Mark Lecra's 3 barely noticed all night, although he ended up with 15 disposals. The 32-year-old has impressed this year, and will be keen to bounce back in the preliminary final. Got the football to Darling in the final term, which saw the Eagles take the lead. Scott Lysett 4 unsurprisingly lowered his colors to Brodie Grundy, who has been outstanding this season. Didn't have much impact up forward either. Chris Maston 3 very quiet from the wingman, with 11 disposals. Will want to improve significantly for the preliminary final, assuming he's selected. Jeremy McGovern 7 outstanding in the opening term, taking intercept marks at will, and the scenes were reminiscent of his excellent performance when these sides met in round 17. The Pies kept him quiet in the second and third term, but an important contest on Mason Cox in the final term stopped the American from marking an attack. Jack Ruddenate gave West Coast plenty on the outside. Picked up 32 disposals, took 12 marks and slotted a goal. A late smother on Cox, who was taking a shot, was important. Willie Rioli 5 a great run-down tackle on Thomas might have saved a goal. Showed his effort and intensity for much of the night, and also some of his terrific kicking skills. A head clash with Levi Greenwood late opened him up, and Rioli had to leave the ground under the blood rule. Liam Ryan 6 missed a couple of early shots, including a shank that went out on the full. Responded very well though, with 2 goals soon after that. Conceding a 50 meters penalty for encroaching Chris Main's protected zone cost West Coast a goal, but Ryan showed his clean hands late. Watch 3 moments that mattered. Dom Sheed 7 an important, workmanlike game. Picked up 27 disposals and did his best work and tight. A right foot snap that went through for a goal showed his class. Brad Shepard 2 a left hamstring injury midway through the opening quarter ended the defender's night early. Had been assigned the job on De Goey. Brad Shepard headed to the bench to receive treatment after this sequence. Update thanks to @MLC_Australia. showed his burst a couple of times in the third term, but was caught by Travis Varka on the second occasion. Travis Varka got him. Snapped the first goal of the match after taking it out of a throw-in and putting it through, but was largely quiet otherwise, spending time in attack and helping Lysette in the ruck. Clunked a nice contested mark in the second term. Nathan Vardy, follow. Had a chance to snap a goal in the third term but rushed his chance and missed. Elliot Yeo 9 very stiff to miss out on selection in the Virgin Australia AFL All-Australian side and showed how much of a mistake that was, with 36 disposals, 24 contested possessions and 9 tackles. Showed his power when he marked in the final term while being held by James Ish, although a kick out on the full later after sharking a tap from Grundy was a bad moment.